Alright, let me check first if the audio, especially the mic audio, is good. Alright, the audio coming from the mic is good. The audio coming from the game should be good as well. Let me check it just 1 second. Let me stay silent so I can properly check. 1 second. Okay, perfect. Let me change the source. Also, let's lower the volume on the tablet that I'm using as a different as usual, as a way to check whether the live stream is going smoothly or not. Ladies and gentlemen and more, welcome back. I apologize for the delay since I said that the live stream would have started at 10 PM, but it's starting right now due to several reasons. First of all, I had to help my mother in a specific task, but that's not the main reason at all. The thing is, I thought that I could have survived without having to have the air conditioner always on, but nope. I was just waiting everything. I was basically I don't know how to say it without sounding without a pretty dangerous phrasing, so let's just say that I had to take a shower before starting the stream. And there we are. So, where are we? Well, Ryunosuke that has been that's now considered the culprit of a murder. Wait, this is not the first case? This is the second case? Does that mean that Ryunosuke has been considered a murderer for 2 cases in a row? Seriously? Yep, indeed. Just aside, yes. Unfortunately, Ryunosuke is once again considered the main culprit behind the murder. And to make things even worse, this time the victim is none other than Kazuma, Ryunosuke's big friend, the one that helped us so much during the first case, the first trial. The one that wanted to go to the British Empire and actually wanted Ryunosuke to follow him, to the point that he brought him, Kazuma brought Ryunosuke with him in his traveling case, to the point that Ryunosuke had to live in the wardrobe, in the cabin's wardrobe for 15 straight days, basically just coming out to eat for lunch and dinner. A disaster. And it looks like things have gotten even worse due to Kazuma dying, being killed somehow. We have a few hints of, or rather, we have a few elements to work on. For example, the ventilation hole that from our cabin connects it to another cabin, and we are trying to enter in the other cabin. We got also permission from guess who? Osonaga, who actually comes back as a sailor this time. That man must be a great cosplayer. A cosplayer before cosplaying was actually cosplaying. I do wonder what kind of disguises is going to assume it later in other cases, because I assume this is going to be one of the recurring trends. I just hope that one of the other recurring trend won't be Ryunosuke always being considered a culprit of a crime. Also, yesterday we met for the first time Herlock Sholmes. Herlock Sholmes, who appeared as flamboyant, as also a bit of an asshole, considered how he left the room and how he laughed out loud looking at Ryunosuke, since basically, if Ryunosuke is considered the culprit, it's more or less Herlock's fault, since he was the one who found him in the wardrobe. Well, but we're already late. Let's start. And let's start asking to this mountain of Russian crew member of the ship about the first class cabin area, the one where we are in, actually. Exactly. Like Kazuma. And the other person who is in the room which is connected through the ventilation hole. Kings and queens traveling in secret. we have also other elements about the context surrounding this case. So since Herlock, as you may guess from the title of this stream, Herlock at first identified Ryunosuke as a dangerous Russian revolutionary. The reason for that, I mean, that accusation is completely has no basis in reality. The fact is that he took it from a recently released journal, newspaper, and added the news about an actual Russian revolutionary, very dangerous, who actually killed 16 people, having an interview with a journalist about his past and especially his future, where he actually announced where he was going, what he was going to do. Again, I think this is a strategy that either is pretty stupid or is very clever, and that's actually misdirection, and he's going to do other things. But still, we have that context. We have also other contexts, such as a major ballerina who's missing, her and it's unfortunate to say this, but I fear that maybe one of the reasons behind her disappearing, her very precious tiara on her head. And I'm pretty sure the ballerina is going to pop up somewhere here on the ship at this point. But since they say Stroganov says that even kings and queens are traveling on maybe traveling on the ship, I wonder. And I can recognize that you may be a pretty great at guarding. Ryunosuke is actually fanboying now. We've seen Susato sort of fangirling about Herlock Sholmes earlier. Thank you for not being animal. Yes, Susato. Pertinent question. Okay, I believe he just said that it is. Duh. Well, that's very specific. That's absolutely, that solves everything. We know everything and nothing. That's the Schrodinger's answer. Oh, without invitation? And let's ask about the passenger. Also, I just noticed that the tie is the vertical part of the tie is shaped like a fish. Perfect. Bravo, bravo. Of course he is going to say, he's not going to say anything about the passenger. Really? You were so, you were so specific about protecting the people on the first class zone of the ship, about the fact that there are kings, there may be kings and queens traveling in incognito, and then you go out there and actually answer to the first person who is also handcuffed. I mean, was it Susato or was it Ryunosuke who made the question? It was Ryunosuke. If you didn't notice Ryunosuke as handcuffed in a sense, since he's considered a murderer, you may be aware of that fact also, and you are, you still provide them an answer about with a name and a surname. And what kind of name is that? Grimsby Roylott. I need to check the kind of puns. I mean, I may have realized the pun about Ouchie Ouch at first, but the others I'm a bit in the dark about them. Giselle Brett sounds like something, but I can't put it. I may have it on my tongue, but I really can't put it together. Damn it! A Western gentleman. Are you sure about that? Ryunosuke, stop reading my mind, please. How authentic are we talking about? Ah, that was way too harsh. Okay, at least he is not going to answer that. Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. That may be pretty interesting. Hmm. Well, duh, as he would say. I mean, he is correct in the sense that he can't provide such an answer. Let's talk about the last night then. Hmm. Duh, exactly. And yet, okay, and yet, no, Yunosuke isn't a criminal, first of all, but then, but still. Mm-hmm. Duh. Hmm. Okay. There's still the mystery about how the among all the mysteries about this case already. How the hell who did the close we did close the cabin's door from the inside? Since as others have reported, the cabin's door was closed not from the outside but from the inside, and I assume we're going to discover in one way or the other how. I mean, of course, we're going to discover how, but I'm rather interested to know about the time. When exactly the cabin's door was closed. Mm-hmm. Is he going to provide... Um... Yes! What did he just say? Ryunosuke, are you seriously asking to the same person who told you that da may mean yes or no? Ah, okay. Nothing? Are we sure about that? That, that look, the fact that he started looking on his right, right when Ryunosuke asked about the strange noises. Hmm. Can we, uh, can we remember that somehow? My exact thought, more or less. My exact thought. He tried to avoid your eyes when you asked about the noises. He absolutely tried to do that. Looking at his right. Hmm. Well, technically, he didn't specify. It didn't specify about the cabin, which the cabin. We can return to any cabin right now. Hmm? Sort of. Mm-hmm. Which means it's time to investigate even more about this. We check this and this door here, here. We already checked up here, the caution, the mousetrap, our cabin. And since he's not here anymore, we may be able to check the next door cabin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Isn't it possible to... Okay. No answer from behind the door. No answer. What? Why do I think it's the princess somehow? Why do I the ballerina, I mean? Why do I think it's actually ballerina? Herlock, where did you pop from? Where did you appear from? All of a sudden. I mean, perfect timing, but where did you come from? Okay, so how are you going to open the door? Is he going... No? Oh my god! He has a thirst, a hunger to destroy that door! He's desperate! Look at how he's looking at his hands! He really is craving destruction! I kind of love Herlock. There's also this great contrast between his current state and the floral motif that I can see on his shoulder, on his shoulder Scott, on the Scott's shoulder, I mean, also on his goggles. Also, Herlock, please, I know that you have a crave, a hunger for destroying, for using your muscles, but please, do not use them on Ryunosuke because I have a bad feeling it's going to be involved somehow in this. Okay, and the door opened, and who is there? What happened? Oh! No! Who are you? The Western gentleman? He looks very Russian. Stay calm with us with that pair of scissors, please. There is no one else. Also, I can see that the books and the trophies are in the same placement as they were in Kazuma's cabin earlier. Exactly. Herlock? Hi, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. Please me by. Wait a second. Again, the pun! There is a clear pun, but I can't comprehend it! Oh, hey! Ryunosuke isn't the only one who doesn't know about Herlock. He actually does. May I show you my business card? I mean, my business magazine? Oh, Grisby. That is correct. Well, it can't happen every time. Now, that will require actual 100% Samus Aran-like abilities to shrink in order to actually fit in there. Again, Samus Aran will fit. Now, talking about real people, I mean, more realistic people. Man, you know, so. Oh god, there's Samus Aran. Technically, okay. Of course, it's not an a wild animal, but a ballerina could maybe actually be able to fit in the case. She could be able to shrink herself in such a way to fit in there. That would require a great elasticity, but if it isn't a ballerina... The case light shook. Ah yes, stop being menacing with the pair of scissors. Grimes by Roylott. Grimes by Roylott. Grimes by Royalty. Crimes by Royalty. Is that the pun? It's a bit of a stretch. Oh, it's clearly adding everything, I say. And we're going to converse with him directly about last night first. Comes this answer. Herlock, can you help us, please? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? What are you looking at in the wardrobe? Are you trying to live just like Ryunosuke? Are you trying to understand how does it feel? How is it to live in a wardrobe? Is that what you're trying to do? Can we talk with? Can we examine? I want to examine the other parts before actually examining Herlock. First, nope. It actually doesn't allow anything, not even the investigation, not even trying to look at things. I'm going to try another corner, just like for example. Okay, the game is clearly forcing me to actually use as an object Herlock. Okay, game, I'm going to, and indeed each and every part is now already marked as done, since the answer must be the same for everything, except for Herlock. Hi, Herlock. Okay, hi, Sholmes. Good question. What the hell were you doing there? Huh. That's actually rather human coming out of you. You could have chosen another place, but I understand. Okay, discard the part about being human. It actually may have been trying to understand how it is to live, or rather to experience a sea voyage in the wardrobe. Waiting for the inevitable time. I can't. This Herlock. This Sholmes. This Herlock. I mean, Herlock, one question. Were you going to wait even for hours and hours and hours, even maybe? What were you going to do in the case both Susato and Ryunosuke would have left the cabin? Are you still going to wait in the cabin with that weird, Greens by Roylott, still weaponizing those, still using that pair of scissors as weapons? Were you going to do that? And let's observe closely. I mean, even a non-trained eye can understand that. Can suppose that. Rather, he's also hiding. Is that a piece of newspaper in his right pocket? Observation. Oh, I suppose that actually goes for people of every nationality, but still. In the end. Just a small check. Mm-hmm. We want to witness it. Okay, Herlock. Mm-hmm. Okay, surprise us. Mm-hmm. He is not wrong in this case. And begins by, what? What are you talking about me? Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. That is correct. Complete silence for? Why not? Hmm? And what are you deducing now, Herlock? Okay. And let's hear them. Hmm? Alright. And deciding them. Hmm? Okay. Well, that bird can hide everything due to how thick it is. Hmm. And Grisby is starting to be scared somehow. Mm-hmm. She is fangirling again. Really fangirling. Hmm. Yeah, I want to know, how did you do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All aboard the reasoning train! Oh! I like this. First topic. Old man's identity. He's a villain. How did you deduce that? And this must be a game's mechanic then. Interesting. Mm-hmm. The pair of scissors. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? I'm not completely sure he was going to cut his own bird, but now I want to know why would he want to cut his bird off. Maybe he's going to read to connect this to the newspaper piece in his pocket. The fact that he may be recognized, maybe. He seems to be confused. Hmm. That bird is the same, but the nose is completely different. So he used it is actually violent, but Herlock, the nose. It's possible that it is possible that Inside is wearing a mask for his nose, but at least from here it looks completely different. It's a completely different nose. The bird is there. The bird's shape is also different. So that's why he was a villain. Okay. I'm not completely sure about it, but at least now I understand where he's coming from. Again, just like yesterday. Herlock, a question. Did you notice the traveling case actually shaking? That can be correct. Just like I said yesterday, we have the power. We have Apollo Justice, who was able, thanks to his bracelet, to see even the smallest twitches of the eyes, movements, nervous movements of hands, or other parts of the body. That's true, but was he able to actually check Greenspy's site? So the person inside it. A person. Maybe a ballerina. Now that's the deduction that I made myself as well. He may be doing the connection as well. The paper, again, is making the connection. Exactly. Okay. Well, can we now open the bag? Elementeschi, come on! Herlock, come on! Elementeschi doesn't even exist! Okay. Everyone is thinking about his deduction now. Alright. Can you come? Thank you, Herlock. Thank you for pointing it out. Thank you. Please. I mean, sure, but... Mm-hmm. She's still quite young, but... Actually, I thought that she could be able to hide inside her by shrinking, by using her body's elasticity. But maybe it is too small after all. Finger? Okay. I don't know about that yet. Okay, now that seems to be where... now that seems like a good deduction, or rather a good observation. Also, I was wrong about... it looks like I was wrong, maybe wrong about the fact that the ballerina could hide inside that bag. I like this idea. This may be the gameplay mechanic then. Seriously, Herlock? Well, if you laugh like that, no one will is going to put up with you. No one, absolutely no one. Believe me. At the area. Oh, Ryunosuke. Where did the Anka go? Where did they go? Who did the magic trick now? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, but how did you remove them without Ryunosuke even noticing? How? Now that's a great trick. So yes, he may be better as a thief rather than a detective. No, 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 please no. No, please don't restore them. Don't restore them. Ryunosuke's fine like this. And there we go again. Now with course correction. So this is actually a game's mechanic, correcting Herlock. Let's see. He does not want to cut his own bird. So, and this is where we can switch the words. He doesn't seem to be sitting right with anyone outside of Herlock somehow. But which one should go in place of the copious bird? Exactly. Thank you, Susato. Okay. then we can examine him. You can... Ah! Oh! Oh! Did you remember when I said that maybe the ballerina was inside the bag? And when that turned out to be completely wrong? So now what the hell is in that bag then? The bag clearly shook. The bag clearly shook earlier, because this isn't Greens by Royalot. This is clearly these golden locks must be the ones of probably Nova. How is she called? Is she named? I mean, the prime ballerina. Now this. Exactly. The fact is that they are there at all. It's also stunningly disguising. Now this is the part that we can present.
Yes!
Exactly. Golden locks. And now it's corrected. And I love that Ryunosuke is actually doing the same poses as Herlock. Perfect. No, Herlock, you were trying. You thought that she was going to cut the bird, not the locks. That's not what you were meaning earlier. That's completely wrong. Do not be identified. Well, now don't tell me that you're going to still argue that she's violent, please. Go to the back. Again? No! No! Why? Yes. Well, maybe. Now I want to see the. Now I have the mental image of Ryunosuke actually dancing in the room. I mean, we already seen earlier how he was dancing just like Herlock, but the image of him constantly dancing from one side of the other. I'm not having fun or anything. Really, I'm not having fun. He is clearly denying it. He is clearly denying it. He's having so much fun. And so Sato, okay, don't worry. I understand. You really hate this. I understand. And I'm with you, don't worry. Exactly. The weird thing is how I mean, Herlock actually followed at first the fact that she wants to cut her own golden locks, but then he still deduced about the revolutionary. He still couldn't make the connection somehow between the golden locks and the article on the back of the newspaper. That's rather surprising. Oh, we clearly have. There we go.
Yes!
I don't even have to check. It's very obvious. And there we go. Exactly. Now that's correct. Watch out for the pair of scissors. Oh. That could have been very dangerous. Well, you can now remove the disguise. And here she is. Nikolina Pavlova. Now that's the correct conclusion. And what about the second part? What the hell is she hiding in the bag? There is a living being in there. The bag. Poor Pavlova. She's looking actually scared now. Now, this is something that we should actually correct. Sure, but I mean, the traveling case still moved earlier. It still had a movement, so there must be something else in there. It's not a ballerina, but there must be something else. Oh, again, is so enjoying this. He's so enjoying this. Please, Mr. Holmes, Mr. Sholmes, let me dance with you once again. Please, let me deduce with you. And he tries immediately to say, no, stop it. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not. I'm serious. And he's starting to stutter as well. So, traveling case. Can we? Oh, the tiara. The tiara is indeed on the same line of sight. That must be what she was trying to hide. Oh, they are. They clearly are. Now I have another image in my brain, and one that I really want to see actually happen somehow, even with the sprites. Oh, thank you, Susato. I think... did she actually call Ryunosuke very beautiful to the point of being able to wear the tiara? Oh, it's in the article, the same article that talked about Nina.
Yes!
Let's present this. And it's the same tiara on the photograph. Interesting, so the ballerina actually... Ooh. Is the thief in this case. Or rather, in this collateral part of the case, since there's still the Kazuma's murder being unsolved. And that's why. And what do you need money for? That should be the other question. I mean, she has no family. As she said, she has no family, no friends. And why does she need money? Is it for traveling on the ship? Hmm? Huh? Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, she was going to tell everything. But still, what about the bag? Maybe she was going to talk about the bag as well. Mm-hmm. Herlock, are you sure about that, given what happened earlier? What idea of the contents? Mm-hmm. Don't tell me he's going to tell again about the ballerina being in there when the ballerina is in front of his eyes. Oh. Hmm? I'm sorry, what? Okay, that surprised me as well. I was kind of expecting him, even if I didn't want to see him doing that, to actually say no. No ballerina. The real reason is that there is a ballerina in the bag. That... Interesting how he changed track like that. Interesting. Weird how I didn't do that earlier, but interesting that he's doing now. But also, in which direction did he go now? Exactly, what about the books? Why? Maybe about the trophy? The trophy that is on top shelf? So, let me get this right. Somehow, Herlock's change track for the deduction has a glimpse of being correct, even if for completely different reasons. Now, let's check the books. What about... Which is fine. They fell over in the exact same way. No, I don't think so. What about the warning? Oh, maybe it's about the warning. The rules of passage. What did they say again? Weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. She actually brought a pet! She actually brought a pet with her! Why did I go full Herlock Sholmes earlier and thought that she was in the bag at first? Okay, Samusaran, you're still not in this game. Ryunosuke already had enough of that. Time to present this. Yes. Go. Yes. And especially pets in this case. And whatever is inside that bag is moved again. They are enjoying this so much. It's incredible. It's incredible. Ryunosuke, you must stop denying that you're enjoying this, because you clearly are. And Pavlova is completely defeated. Even if she's still able to adjust her head. Deduction complete. Elementary. Or Elementiski, as Herlock said earlier. She also had the plate on the floor, on the carpet. That's true. It is not on the ship with these guys somehow. But yeah, I mean, I suppose that to board on such a ship you must book the cabin. You can't board on it recklessly, with no preparation, without warning anyone. And she was still able to stay on the ship, having a cabin with an actual name, or rather, a fake person of sorts. Did she take the place of someone else? It must have been error. Seriously. I like that she is not completely able to speak in English, so we can have missteps like this. It disgusts myself. No, poor Pavola, no. You don't disgust yourself, you disgust yourself. So she had to somehow hide herself even more. You just said the exact same thing that Susato said. What kind of pet does she have? Thank you, Herlock. Thank you. It's time to converse. What about that? Don't tell me that he actually put... How did he do that? Herlock! You may have, again, you may have weird issues with deduction, but sure your hands are fast. When did you exactly have the time to put the handcuffs on Ryunosuke again, without anyone else noticing? Pavlova, did you notice it? Unfortunately. Well, Ryunosuke, at least you enjoyed some dancing around while deducing. Everyone is curious about that. Okay, let's ask her about... first of all, what happened last night. Then, her friend is the last thing we're going to know about. Okay. Please tell us anything. Please tell us that you actually have heard anything about it. Or seen anything. Herlock, the ship is still going. Exactly. And let's ask her about running away then. Holy shit, that kind of journey is massive for the times, especially in her condition, well, since she's running away from Russia. And now I wonder, what happened to to make her decide that? And I'm starting to understand her a bit more. Quite a bit more. To protect her health. Wait a minute, does the crew of the ship know your true identity? Oh. At first, I thought that no one could die in there without actually booking or taking place of someone else. But no, she just met people with sweethearts. It's funny because it's the same people who are. Ryunosuke is considered a murderer right now, so it's understandable that they are treating him like that. I was not expecting anyway. I was not expecting to show such sweetheart. To be so kind-hearted. About what? Hmm? Mm-mm. The common drum. Mm-hmm. Oh, riddle time. Mm-hmm. Wait. Okay, if that's true, since the newspaper is from yesterday. Does that mean that she boarded? She was able to board on the ship just yesterday. But how? Who was in the cabin for the other days then? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Exactly, indeed. So how did she board on here? How exactly? There's something that there's a weird discrepancy between the newspaper and how things could have happened. Mm-hmm. Blah blah blah. The noises. Hmm. Hmm. No, I remember him actually looking away when asking about the noises. Hmm. Hmm? Ooh. What? That can be it? Hmm? Hmm. Come on, Herlock, you just modified what Pablo said earlier just in specific points. Come on now. It can be that again. Those are almost the exact same words that Pablo just used. Come on now, Mr. Showy. And now it's time to ask her about her friend of that friend of hers. What kind of? Why did? No, no. Why? I wanted to know about the friend, not about what we already asked. It's a shame that we can't actually skip the entire segment. Okay, friend. Mm-hmm. Stowaways technically aren't either, but Ryunosuke is here. Ooh, when you put it that way. Indeed. No. Why a rabbit? Not a rabbit either. Oh my god, Herlock. What? I'm sorry, what? Why a chicken? Peter being forced to actually make eggs every day. Come on now, Herlock. Yes, it's better to remember that the Herlock might eat friends if necessary. Let's all remember that. Can we have a card record part about this? I mean, the card record also includes people, but can we have the part about Herlock specifically saying that he may eat his friends if necessary? Can we do that? Also, don't ever stay alongside Herlock if he's hungry. Because if he's hungry and there is nothing on the plates, he might eat you. Don't laugh like that, Herlock. What should we present to her then? Kazuma's diary, maybe? Let's see. Okay. And then he wrote about the Speckle band. Speckle the man. I mean. Yeah, what about the whistling sound? No? Are we sure about that? She had to think about it. Who's knocking? Oh, it's Stroganoff! I mean, she's just as fast with disguising herself as Herlock is fast with removing and putting handcuffs on people. We are surrounded by magicians. But please, don't go with the scissor in your hand. Ooh. Everyone is menacing now. Let's get out of here. To be continued. When we'll be able to check Miss Pavlovna's cabin then? So, we have also part 2 of the investigation. Interesting. What are we going to check then? Back, so we can go further. Which sounds weird, but it's actually what happens here. And we are once again outside of the cabins. In the passageway. For quite a while longer, if I can add about it. What did you think? What are you thinking about, Ryunosuke? No worries, I'm sure he's going to pop up from I don't know, from the ceiling, from us, from around where the mousetrap is. Herlock is amazing in strange ways. We have already examined everything here. The mousetrap, the door. Wait, not the door. No, I actually examined the door earlier, if I remember correctly. This is the door of Kazuma's cabin, by the way. There must be some new parts of conversation then. Hmm. This looks like the exact same conversation from yesterday. Hmm? Oh, true! Osonaga! Mm-hmm. Let's see... Let's check those two again. There must be new parts of conversation here as well. Mm-hmm. Just like the last time. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Now those logs seems locked. I mean, these conversations seem to be exactly the same. There was just one specific part in the conversation from earlier about the cabin's door that added about Sonaga investigating himself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe it's time to go back in our cabin. I mean, in Kazuma's cabin. Otherwise, Susato will take down us if we say that again. Let's... No. Let's go back, then move. I believe it's time to move in Kazuma's cabin. Indeed. So let's see if Osonaga found anything anything worthy. In what way do you mean scattered? Oh god, that's true! Osonaga, please, stay healthy! Osonaga, where are you, Osonaga? That isn't Osonaga. There he is! Let's first talk with this other crew member. What? No, Ryunosuke, stay quiet, stay silent. You can't say that. Sime no Sonaga. That sounds painful. I hope that the seller actually doesn't make that threat real. Please don't roll him into a ball, please. He's already suffering enough as it is. Unless it's still working on there somehow, even if he already changed his disguise. Hi, Osonaga, did you find anything? He clearly found something. Not evidences, but he clearly found some fists, something he fought. Yeah, he has never looked better. No, seriously. What happened? Those are more than scratches. And I fear he actually pummeled you with his fists, and he almost he tried to toss you overboard. Exactly. And anyway, the pummeling might have ended in a flash, but it left some signs on your face and your glasses. No. That's actually something. That's not nothing. So, Ryunosuke, remember, Osonaga can be very loyal, to the point of actually letting himself hurt to protect others. Herlock! That was Herlock. Herlock! Oh, so this means that Osonaga doesn't know about Herlock Sholmes either. Sholmes either. Poor Osonaga. First, let's talk about the cabin next door. Osonaga! Clearly, your usual ballerina ballet fun. Don't get too excited, don't get too excited. And here we go. At least now the small river of blood has company. I wouldn't be that completely sure about that. No, Pavla is no murderer. I don't think, I absolutely don't think she's involved in the case of murder, but the cabin somehow might be involved in some ways. Osonaga, please. Remember, he is a master of disguise. He really takes his disguises seriously. One thing. Tell us, please. Tell us. New information, right now. Anyway, we're going to check what Osonaga says about the weird inspector, weird detective Herlock Sholmes, and then we'll stop for today's stream. What is that? Oh, that is very interesting, since as it was established earlier yesterday, there didn't seem to be external signs of damage to Kazuma's body. Yep. Damage to the cervical vertebrae? What? Holy shit, how? Okay, we can completely discard, unless it's just like the first case where there was physical damage, but that was subsequent to the actual death of the victim. But for now, let's consider the fact that let's put on hold and maybe discard completely the fact that there may have been, at least in Kazuma's case, since there's still the fact that Ryunosuke had some confused memories, or actually no memory at all, about what happened the day before, the night before the murder. And the fact that his memory seems to be so is maybe a hint of something that happened. Maybe due to the fact that he ate on dinner. He ate the dinner. But still, this means that some. Anyway, since of course Kazuma must have been healthy before being. I mean, this means that someone must have entered in the cabin somehow. They snapped Kazuma's neck, then they were able to get out while also closing the cabin from the inside. And how did all of that happen? And to be entirely honest, I was considering that as well at first, even if that was exactly how the last case happened. What happened in the last case? And not trace of the weapon either. And are we sure that who did it? Who did the post-mortem report? And are we sure that the Boreas medical officer is able to as tests that is able to make tests that are able to recognize even poisons such as curar? I mean poisons. So substances that are not at those times recognized, there were no record about in for the Japanese legal system, right? A blunt object. That's correct. Also, Kazuma must have died a horrible death. Oh, it will clearly be. It will clearly be for the trial. Oh, Osonaga. What a sweetheart, Osonaga. Can we give to that a small look, a brief look? I assume I can examine. Perfect. So, victim male for Eastern time of death, sometime between 1 AM and a little past 3 AM. So, quite early in the night. Cause of that, damage to the cervical vertebrae resulting in instant death. Yow. The victim's neck was almost certainly broken as a result of a strong blow to the area. No obvious external injuries or traces of poison. And now, to end on a lighter note, let's ask about the great detective. Herlock. Oh, he enjoys investigating a lot, and deducing as well, even if his conclusion may be not entirely accurate. Just like a child, he lives when he's bored. What did he say? Show polish? That about the marker that we see on the bottom right, currently covered by the dialogue window. It must be that exactly. And then, Oh, that will mean that it was actually. Hmm. That sounds plausible. That sounds quite plausible. Thank you, Sonaga. I mean, Osonaga, you are. No. A heavy head? That goes along with Ryunosuke's early sensations. Indeed it is. And Ryunosuke's head is still throbbing somehow. Alright. This looked like a good point to end for today's stream. The Greatest Attorney Chronicles will be back with the Greatest Attorney Chronicles with the second case. We're still in the investigation phase also, which is very interesting. There are still so many pieces we are not completely aware of about this case. We've we've investigated quite a lot and deduced quite a lot about the ballerina that we actually found as the guest in the next door cabin, even if with a pseudonym. We still don't know about her pet in the bag. She doesn't trust us to that point yet, and also we weren't able to check her room either. But still, we made some progress. We've had also the post-mortem report for Kazuma. We discovered that he suffered a little damage to the cervical vertebrae. So he was hit by an object that didn't leave any mark, but still it looks like it was an external object hitting him. Also, Herlock is quite capable hands to the point of removing and closing handcuffs without anyone else noticing, not even the person directly interested. And again, there's quite a lot we have yet to investigate and see about this case, and we have yet to face our first trial day. Anyway, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles will return next week, I suppose, once again on Tuesday and Wednesday. But still, any change about it, but I'm still thinking about it. Whatever changes may happen to the schedule will be partially published through the schedule over here on Twitch or my Twitter page. The link to which is on the Twitch page. You can follow me on Twitter to be informed as instantly as possible about the potential changes to the schedule, other updates on the on MP Stream, MP TV, and MP Archive. Also, speaking of which, you can also see links to MP Archive, which is the archive Twitch, the YouTube channel for the Twitch archives. That it's getting which is also getting updated once again with, I hope, good pace. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching today. I hope you'll have a good night, since right over here in Italy it's just past midnight. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope whoever is going to watch this live stream on Twitch will enjoy this as well. Again, thank you, and with the Greatest Attorney Chronicles, again in English, we'll see you next week for other streams in Italian, such as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The next date is tomorrow. And again, thank you for watching, bye, and in Italian, ciao!